not an option. Together, we can all prevail. Auto forces. Grandmother.
Your father was sullen and difficult even whilst young, quite honestly. What my daughter saw in him, I could not. Yet my Kore, as I called her, she would brighten around him. Your choice.
Time for a tune-up. In the name of Hades. Good. I have this. Burn brighter, Ignium.
What is up? That's exactly what we need, and ought to last till what, tomorrow night at least? You've got my thanks and more, Mel baby. Who's your supplier, might I ask?
I've no single nectar source I rely on. I know a broker who tends to have some, and at other times I find a bottle here and there. Has it truly been that difficult to find?
Oh, this stuff's not impossible to get most of the time. We just go through a lot is all. And now my guests are pining for ambrosia more and more. Happen to have a box of that?
A box? You mean a bottle?
A box of bottles. Good ones.
Lord Dionysus, just how long have you been feasting anyhow? Here in this spot, I mean. Night after night, you're going at it like there's no tomorrow.
Mel, baby, just call me Dionysus if you please. The Lord thing doesn't suit me, yeah? As for how long we've carried on like this, I've no idea. A while, probably. Might be a new record. Sure you don't want to join?
I already have plans this evening. Sorry.
Done and done. It'll be fine.
Fix your eyes on this. Olympus, I accept this message. There. You probably can't understand a word I say. Anything for you, love. We got them, Homer. Adequate. Do it.
Shade needs you.
It'll be all right. See you in the crossroads? In the name of Hades. Possible exchange. All is possible. Guess who? You do know Dora, don't you? She and some brother of yours, they were wed. And somehow this resulted in her letting loose all sorts of demons in the mortal world.
That is one telling of it, more or less. So she remembers, finally. Perhaps with great regret. After all this time, mortals still cannot decide whether to blame themselves or gods for their plight.
Oh, they should blame only gods. Take no responsibility for their own wretched state. Not even Dora would do that, and she's one of the most complacent beings I know, in an impressive way.
Your companion Dora remembers some of the events, but this does not mean she understands any of them. Her actions pitted mortal kind against itself forever. what I tried. Such wrath. Hold on to it.
Bye, Aitos. coin for Charon. The Fang. This one.
Sister?
There you are!
See that one, Tula? Victory! That's a storm gullet. Something's out there. Ominous. Closer to the top. These two again. Or two just like the rest.
Feeling of beauty.
Now for the last one. I'll deal with your father next.
The Nightmare Bringer.
Ooh.
The foul brood of storm-bringing Typhon crawl through the growing cracks in the stonework of the Fortress of the Gods, as though to shake the mountain to its very core.
Best watch my step. Yeah. Almost to the top.
Cast your eyes on this.
It fell back. What else?
What'll it be?
Mine. How's everything with you and Charon been, now that the underworld is no longer under Titan governance?
Oh, it's been great. Which is to say, it hasn't changed too much. You can't go back to ferrying Shades of the Dead until the underworld is up and running like it used to be.
My impression is that may take a while. Father is meticulous about taking stock of everything that's changed and doesn't want to rush into reopening till everything is prepared.
You lost me after doesn't want to rush, honestly, long as your father knows he's got some helping hands available whenever he may need.
I can remind him if need be. Vitality. Olympus, I accept this message. Worth the risk. Now. Monster! You'll always be destroyed! You're going to love this.
You never seem to learn a thing, Typhon.
There he is.
No heart that cannot break.
Return to Shadow now. Thank you, Nyx.
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
Return to Shadow now. We did it, Phrynos. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Hey, Mel.
Dora, I just can't believe the gods set you up to curse all mortal kind. Is there any possibility your memory's at fault?
I guess. But I remember pretty clearly now, even if it was a long while ago. Though the other thing is, don't all you gods go through most of this stuff yourselves? I mean, you don't die like mortals, but you get the other bad things.
Well, certainly not all of it, but most. So then, perhaps this jar was merely some means of bringing mortals and gods closer together. To reality, such as we know it.
Sounds kind of like the hope that I left in the jar talking, Mel. You don't think the gods were just getting back at Prometheus, his brother, and his gorgeous wife?
Perhaps, but what would they possibly gain from doing such a monstrous thing?
Gods can be jerks sometimes. Like mortals, but stronger.
Greetings.
No need to be concerned. Lord Moros, you must know something of the Nocturnal Arms. So your mother and sisters collaborated on these weapons to be used only in dire need, and entrusted them to Headmistress?
Mother Nyx knew the fickle nature of the Olympians and the fate-forged weapons that they used to seal away the Titans. She desired a set of counterparts that would awaken only if the realm itself was in upheaval.
I suppose there ought to be another set of weapons forged to keep these in check, and another for those, and so on.
Now you are being humorous, Princess.
I wasn't. Hail, O spirits. Interesting.
The Witch of Changing longed to aid you in her way.
Any of these?
Good evening, Mixer.
Hail, sister.
Sister Selene.
I have returned to rest within this dark and safe abode, and soon I ride again.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Any trace of Typhon left? I know he thanked you personally, though I wish to express my gratitude in turn that you were able to assist our tactician with matters that weighed on him. I suppose all of us here are haunted by our past in some way.
Odysseus did all the work. I merely arranged a few meetings where distance would have been a factor. Though I know it's best to avoid using our craft in such matters.
If you did not use our craft to sway the outcomes of these meetings, then you did not overstep. For his part, Odysseus has seemed more at ease, having finally confronted those unresolved troubles of his, and perhaps finally sailed past.
I'm glad to hear it. Moonlight, guide us.
The task proceeds. Is Typhon really up there on the summit still? No trace of him in our reports, but if Kronos, your grandfather, that is, if he's using some sort of chronomancy to transport you...
He is, yes. And I end up confronting Typhon as before. Apparently these are possibilities within the flow of time in which I haven't prevailed, until I do.
I don't see how that's possible. What, there are all these other instances of you out there? Some failing, some prevailing, all at the same time? Nonsense. But then again, who am I to question bizarre plans?
Whatever works, aye? Death to Kronos, sir.
Aye, that.
Did it again. Even Mother Nyx's weapons favor you. Always thought the Nocturnal Arms would wake for me first. Guess the Fates had other ideas.
I think the Fates had you covered. You're the bearer of Stygius, vanquisher of heroes, gods, and titans.
Seems it was due for a long break.
Moonlight, guide us and all. Should be of use.
Congratulations. Heard you did great last night. Well done, Melly. Off for another go already, then.
Night's gift awaits.
Huzzah for the savior of Olympus! The final and most monumental gift of the Veil is so close at hand. If you can get through one of your two routes under the oath, then surely the rest is but a walk in the park.
I can only assume a walk in this park you cite must be an absolutely grueling experience.
Some parts of town? Oh, yeah.
You found us after all. Death to Kronos, Commander.
Knock him dead, kiddo.
The Testament of Night. I enjoyed our prior outing at the Springs, and thought you might be open to another sometime soon. Perhaps even right now.
Oh, well, these wings, they need further maintenance, but what am I even saying? They can definitely wait. Let's go.
Perfect.
Oh?
You're quiet, Icarus. What's on your mind? Besides the further maintenance of the magnificent wings you've built.
It's just... most of my evenings are substantially less pleasant. I want to make this last. As well as fix the bloody wings. If they were so magnificent, they wouldn't break.
I think magnificent things are often fragile things. Though they seem sturdier than you let on. You had to solve the problems that caused the famous wings of Daedalus to fail.
That failure was mine. The wings my father made were built with feathers and wax, which was all he had to work with at the time. The wax had to stay cool, but I flew off into the blazing sun. Probably should have gone out at night in retrospect.
Perhaps you didn't have the luxury of choice, since you were captives then. So what happened? The wings melted on you.
Well, yes. Using them was such a thrill that I pushed them too hard. So I fell. These new ones use a fiber like the bones of a bird. They don't split as easily. Though, let's not talk about the past, all right? I much prefer the present.
I do too.
They tell the dead to rest in peace, but I've not had a break like that in far too long. Cheers, eh?
Cheers. Here you'll grow strong.
Oh, what have we there?